What it do? I feel like I got Tourette's. Hey, you guys. This is Sassy. And where's Malibu at?
Hey, y'all.
That's Malibu, yeah. But this is our first show. And we're going to talk about reality TV shows. And we're going to talk about what else? I don't know. Anyway, so we're just going to recap. Especially we're going to talk about, Basketball Wives. So we're going to recap. And we're going to go all the way back to the first episode. And we're going to do a summary. So what the fuck,
we just talking about what's going on now. We ain't gonna give him a backdrop. We ain't gonna...
Okay, so he wants to talk about the recent show that happened yesterday.
I'm 2 episodes behind.
Tami, aka the bully. Everybody's turning on Tami Roman.
I don't know what's going on. And we're not just gonna talk about reality shows. Well, she may. I don't know. But,
I will.
I have a few TV shows I want to talk about.
You're not even in the camera.
I have a few TV shows I want to talk. I have a few TV shows I want to talk about, and some artists that I'm listening to. Yeah. I'm trying to watch the recap of last week's episode.
And what I will not tolerate. I don't respect you, and that's why I'm calling you a bitch.
Okay, so basically, you know.
Also, Keisha.
Yes.
Okay, I was thinking Keisha was the other girl.
No, not Kenya. The one that was the dancer, the old ass person.
Tami's a bully, guys.
I know you don't.
She.
I don't know. I'm lying. I haven't watched it.
Bitch that don't want to get it popping.
Okay, so basically, we're gonna take a review back. Woo, 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 woo.
So what is she talking about?
She's talking about how
Scary Bitch 101.
Keisha apparently was talking about her, saying that she would go off on her.
Yeah.
So basically, which I honestly think Susie, old snitching, lisping ass, the one that told Tami that what Keisha said. So they out of town, basically they took a trip, and Jennifer, she's gonna arrive fashionably late with Kenya, so she's gonna be on later. But Tami only took one shot and started popping off on Keisha. Had the poor girl crying, and took her purse and basically said if Keisha did not apologize, she wasn't going to give her purse back.
And she apologized?
No, she didn't.
Okay.
But she was crying, and so Tami confronted her. The very first time Tami blew up on her ass. And she was just looking like a helpless puppy. So when she took the girl purse, Keisha was going to report it stolen.
Yeah. Because
she want her stuff. So Tami went up there and said, she have no respect for Keisha because that's a bitch-ass move.
No, it ain't. You took her shit.
That was a bitch-ass move because she didn't apologize.
My thing with Tami and Evelyn. Whatever. My thing with those two is they feel that they feel so entitled because they think they're the show. They think they're the show. Granted, they keep up most of the drama on the show, but they're not the show.
So who is the show?
If it was just them two on the show, nobody will watch. You got to think about it, people. Realistically, would you want to watch them argue with each other every day, all day? What's another storyline without Jennifer being there, or without Susie creating the drama?
Right.
They think maybe they're the stars of the show, but they're not the show. They're not the show. There's no way. I don't think so. They feel like they're the boss. Yeah, they may have more clout than Jennifer and Reese,
right,
but they're not Shawnee. So.
Well, yeah, of course, Shawnee's the breadwinner. She the boss.
At the end of the day, they're still just people on a payroll. Shawnee's the boss.
This nigga said Shawnee.
Shawnee's the boss. They're on her payroll. So at the end of the day, she should be apologizing. They should be apologizing to Shawnee for making a fool.
And they probably did apologize behind closed doors. They're not finna,
And apparently
lose
there's
their
a
fans.
movie coming out.
Yeah.
And me and a friend of mine, my friend Sydney, hey Sydney, we were discussing
Hey.
it. We were discussing it, and she didn't see it, the idea of a movie at first.
Right.
But as I kind of, we went into more detail about it, I can see a movie.
I can too.
Now, it depends on the movie. It can't be like, it has to be a movie. It has to have an element to it. It has to have a little drama to it, a real script. It can't be some low-budget BET theater film.
I don't think it's going to be low budget. I'm quite sure Shawnee is going to make sure it's not low budget. But I can honestly see a movie. I mean, a whole bunch of...
It's not going to be with them, is it?
No.
Okay, good.
No,
Well,
it's
good,
not.
yeah.
So
I can see it. I can see that. Yeah, that's serious.
But I just really want people to understand, like, he said Evelyn and Tami don't make the show. I mean, a part of that is true, and a part of it, well, all of them play a role.
Exactly.
And all of them are sticking to that role. Like Susie, she's a snitching ass snake. I mean, how does this drama get started? Susie snitching ass. She go back and want to be the peacemaker, knowing damn well that these women cannot be in the same room without drama. So, then Jennifer, she's like
Love Jennifer.
everybody loves Jennifer.
How could you not love Jennifer?
I mean, she cool. I mean, she's cool.
Everything about
She can
her.
dress well. She, yeah. But
And I bet out of
I don't love her.
everyone, she has the best personality on the show. But the fact that her but what you see of Jennifer, you see prude and bougie.
Bitch.
But she has the best. I don't know her obviously personally.
That's what I'm saying. You're talking about she has no
We go way
nerves.
back.
Like she.
We do
like,
lunch every day.
I know.
But I'm sure. I bet you she has one of the best personalities on the show. She's a Virgo.
Boo. I mean, I'm so sick of these
She's a
motherfucking
Virgo.
Virgos and shit. Like, I mean, Team
Nasty.
Virgo, woo, woo, woo. But
Virgo females are. I love Virgo females, and
because you're a Virgo.
yes, and you just know she's vindictive. That's why
She
she's suing.
is.
That's why she's suing.
She
it.
is vindictive and she's sneaky as a motherfucker. She
Every virgin has a vix in it.
right.
Yeah.
And I'm a Sagittarius, so first off, let me just tell you this: Sagittarius is, I mean, we the shit. Like, how can you not love a motherfucking Sagittarius?
Right.
We loud, we bold, yeah. That's Evelyn. She is Sagittarius, and he about to make me really.
You want to see my background? Can you see it?
That I can't see it.
It's
Miss Piggy.
I love Miss Piggy. I think it's a hot
Dog up
picture.
in there?
Okay, it's enough of that. I don't want to act like I'm showing off. I was just talking
I'm
about
sorry.
somebody on Twitter.
But as a Sagittarius, I do understand what Evelyn's coming from as far as the friendship part. Now, some of that shit she was doing was, I wouldn't do that. But if she getting paid to do that, to look like a fool, to jump out on the table knowing damn well she ain't gonna hit the girl, or throw a bottle which knowing damn well she not gonna hit the girl, if that's what she getting paid to do, I really just, I mean, so.
And speaking of, when her assistant slapped Jennifer, now I'm 2 episodes behind, so it's not like I don't really keep up on the show like I should. But are you posing? The episode after Jennifer got attacked, she was attacked. After the episode she got attacked, why was Evelyn's assistant like in an evening gown with them at dinner? She's an assistant. She should be in jeans and some
What's wrong
sneakers.
with that?
She should be in some jeans, some Skechers,
Some
a little
Skechers.
tank top with a Bluetooth in her ear, making phone calls
Bluetooth.
and running errands. She's sitting down having drinks, discussing the lawsuit. I didn't get it.
I'm gonna need for you to be in the camera.
I'm good enough. It's like y'all, my hair isn't cut. I'm not. She's camera ready. So, but anywho, I just felt that as my assistant, if I ever have one, will not be dressed in an evening dress and heels, sitting down having you can have drinks with me, but could you go get my laundry first? Or
oh my God,
it's an
they're assistant, not maids.
It's an assistant. Could you go pick up my dry cleaning? Could you not wear a ball gown to dinner with me? Are you trying to upstage the star, me? That's just me personally, what I would think as an assistant. You don't see Cousin Angie coming down in a dress at the Met Gala with Beyonce. what would you think if Beyonce, if Cousin Angie was in a background in a gown while Beyonce walking?
Cousin Angie, by the way, was on La La.
Was she? Yeah, because they are friends.
And looking fabulous. Yeah. And she's an assistant. I don't see nothing wrong with an assistant looking nice. I don't want my assistant.
There's looking nice, but don't come dressed in your best.
But she gotta get camera ready. She probably do dress like that, but
how about you put on some jeans though and a nice Target blouse?
Okay.
I just didn't like the idea of the assistant. She's part of the storyline for a few episodes, so I understand why. I get the reasoning, but I just don't get why she was so dressed up.
Okay.
Because she should be there to work for Evelyn, not the camera.
So, the comments that was said about the assistant, did you find that offensive? Did you see anything wrong that Jennifer said?
See, I missed this thing. I missed the episode before the fight, too. So, I saw the episode after the fight. Mm-hmm. When they were showing the fight, you know what I'm saying? Like, at the beginning of a new episode, they always show like the last couple minutes of the last episode. Right. So I saw the last couple minutes of the fight into the new episode. So I've technically only seen maybe 3 episodes this season.
I really think the fight could have been handled differently. Yeah. There was too much, but this is Basketball Wives. This is what you're going to see. Yeah. It's my cup. Cheers.
Yeah, and they're grown. It's TV, but the
movie should be more upscale. If that's what people want to,
I see the movie as like as a real. Hopefully, this is like a drama comedy because that's what the thing is. If it stretches the actresses, like I don't know, if it stretches the actresses, I think it'd be really good. Like if it uses. Because those characters can go really far. You can go more in depth. There's only so much a reality show can show us, but a movie could extend, make the characters likable, not just so stupid like they are.
So you honestly feel that all the characters are stupid except Jennifer?
No. I don't know where you got that from. You just made that up and just told me what I know. I just simply said... Some of them are stupid. I didn't
some
say
of them.
Right. I didn't say who. I just don't agree. I just don't understand you're doing it for the TV. And you have to act out. That's what you get paid for. They're paying for like Nene Leakes. She gets on TV and she acts like Nene Leakes because they're paying her for. So I get it. I get the reasoning, but I don't think it's appropriate.
Especially the episode when Tami poured her heart out to the therapist, saying how her lifestyle was and the reason why she has so much anger and that she's practicing anger management. But then you get on a trip and she blew the fuck up.
Right.
She shot the fuck up. Like she made the girl feel less. Like she made her feel low as a motherfucker for some stupid shit that she's supposedly said.
Yeah. Like I said earlier, hopefully no one takes this the wrong way, but Tami went from her issues, they changed her life, and she kind of refreshed her life. She got off her conscience. She told the world about it. You're like, oh, a new Tami. She's gonna be much better at what she does. She got the load off her chest. Then she's attacking people. It's the same Tami.
But yeah, that was the recap of Basketball Wives. Tami was a big ass bully. A lot of people on Twitter went in on her. But I like all the characters. I did get annoyed yesterday, by the way, how people was just... certain people was just saying how immature... And you know what? all the people that was mentioning Tami and how immature she was and downing her, meaning, I mean, I can understand you coming to her in a respectful way. It was like, I was surprised by Tami Roman actions in this episode. I didn't like it. That's fine, because you voicing your opinion. From Tami Roman, you ghetto bitch and you wrong for this shit. You just as immature, because I mean, you doing that shit on Twitter. You ghetto bitch and this and blah blah blah, and bitch, you wrong for that hoe. Yeah, you immature.
All right.
And most of my followers were calling you well.
All right, guys. I'm on Twitter now, and I'm reading some stuff. You know, just some of these tweets. Like,
I'm gonna need for you to get in the camera, boo, because they seeing all of me.
I mean,
which I don't
like I told you,
mind,
it's not this. She wanted to. She chose to film in the place where we're at, and it's not. It doesn't give us the best option for both of us to be in the camera.
I can move to the side. People.
So I'm like squatted. I'm like 6'1", so I'm like on bended knee. As the
down on bended knee. Oh, while he's searching.
I'm not searching. No, I found it.
Okay, well, shit.
Okay, so this one I'm reading. One tweet: Black women have enough negative portrayals on TV. We can do without Basketball Wives. Basketball Wives producers promise no more fighting on the show, so that'll be interesting. If we turned off Basketball Wives and Real Housewives, maybe we'll learn how to be true wives.
That was deep. That one right there was deep.
Yeah, I mean, I'm reading these tweets and a lot of people aren't happy about the show, the way it's going. Everyone's saying it's disgusting, but we still watching. It's still one of the highest rated shows on VH1.
So while you talking about it's disgusting, I bet your ass on VH1 at approximately,
Are you mad at him or something? I bet your ass is on VH1. But I mean, I think it's not. I'm not gonna say it's disgusting. It's kind of a harsh word. But it's not something you want to see. We got the bad. Now, if it was called the Bad Girls Club, then okay, we would expect it. Because
you're being bad.
You're being bad. But it's the Basketball Wives. I understand you're gonna have drama, but let's not be ridiculous. Oh, let that song you told me about. Who was that? Jamie Woon?
Yes.
Shoulda. It was on the fucking Basketball Wives, apparently.
I know. So,
Dear Basketball Wives,
I guess people are going. I don't think there's going to be a season 5. You know, a lot of people.
It will be. It's the highest rated show on VH1. It'll be.
Okay, so it's the highest rated show, but yet and still a lot of people don't like it. What's up?
But I mean, we're gonna watch it though.
Do you love to hate the show?
We just hate this season.
You just hate the season.
Everyone's hating how this season. It's creatively the season's kind of not what people are feeling. It's too much fighting. Then the cast so small, they fighting each other. Every time a new person come on the show, they got a
gangbang.
You know, exactly.
On the new one. And then Kenya Bell, the little old ass dancer, they did a prank on her, and they put dead fish in the room.
Oh.
So when she comes in with Jennifer, her room is gonna be stanky as hell.
Well, she's kind of there's always one in the group that has to be picked on, and she's kind of that one. So.
But you know what?
I don't feel too bad about
I don't think they should. I don't honestly think they should fuck with Kenya.
I think she's crazy.
She is. She stabbed her husband.
Oh, guys. Wait. But yeah.
She stabbed her husband.
What?
She's, woo!
I'm gonna stop making faces so we can just start editing.
She stabbed her husband, sliced. So she crazy. I wouldn't mess with that. She look crazy. I would not do that. I mean, Keisha, she fragile and shit.
She grew up around on a farm.
Then she gonna say, she's not black enough, and then she wasn't white enough. Bitch, please.
I mean, I get that all the time. I don't feel like I'm black enough sometimes. But, because I remember there's so many instances, I don't want to talk about the instances on the computer, but people, I'll say certain things, and then they'll be like, it's not a therapy session, so let's move on. So,
I'm about to start crying. I'm about to get my testimony and shit.
All right. But that's Basketball Wives.
Through with that.
I guess I want to talk about couple shows. 1 second. Pull up the notes here.
And while he's pulling up the notes,
Whoopsie, there they go.
you doing that shit on purpose because I want some camera time. I'm just playing.
I haven't had it. I mean, but you can go. We're sharing it together.
Actually, I've done a lot of talking. This is a team effort.
I mean, I don't mind.
You
It's
don't?
good. No, not at all. I'm okay being over here.
On bending knee.
Mm-hmm. What were you gonna say?
I was just gonna talk about another reality TV show people might have watched. What all came on? Tanisha Gets Married came on yesterday. La La Show came on yesterday. That show is boring as hell. Like moving right along. And somebody gonna say,
The only thing Lala has going for is her celebrity friends.
I mean, she had all the motherfuckers. So
I mean, she's rich. We get that.
she has a.
She's married to one of the top NBA players in the world. We get that. But then she has her little career, her side project. But what I'm saying, not Lala herself, her show. The show Lala, all the show
boring as fuck.
All the show Lala has going on is the celebrity guest on the show.
Exactly. I mean, because what's the point?
Other than that, there's nothing else going on. I've only watched 2 episodes, and I can tell you what they were about. I think one was they were surprising Kelly, and they hid.
It's her birthday.
They hid behind a janitor's booth, and that was exciting. It wasn't
a janitor's booth, or was it like when you first come in?
It was a receptionist desk.
Oh yeah.
I don't know why I said a janitor's booth. It just popped in my head. But I like Lala's personality. I love her from TRL. I just don't think I love her enough to watch. How long is her show?
30 minutes? Oh, shit, an hour?
An hour?
I don't know.
I was about to say
30 minutes to an hour.
I was about to say I don't like her enough to watch it for 30 minutes, but I think it's an hour.
Yeah, it's boring to me. Like,
It's
I fall
okay.
asleep.
Some stuff you just fast forward through. Like a lot of shows, like a lot of reality shows, you fast because a lot of it just, filling up the camera time.
Right.
But I don't know. I don't watch.
She looking for love for Poe and shit. And who gives a fuck?
Who's
I
Poe?
don't. Shit, Poe and Dice. Dice is her cousin, and Poe is that girl, that friend. The 2 lesbians. And she's so headstrong to find them love. Like, I mean, if they want love, go on a fucking dating show. Like, I mean...
I don't know. I don't want...
Go on a fucking dating show, Poe and Dice. Boop, boop. So where's your notes?
I mean, I was waiting on you. You said you want to talk about your shows.
He's staring at me, making me feel intimidated. I'm shaking in my boots. Well, not my boots. But that's pretty much it. I just really wanted to talk about Basketball Wives and touch bases on that La. And Tanisha Gets Married was good. I really enjoyed that. So
it's funny. She's funny when she fell in the throw up.
Yeah, she's funny. I think, when people see Tanisha, they see me.
I must say that when she fell in the throw up, that was the girliest reaction I've ever thought she would do, and I was kind of happy that she did that. I was looking for more like a, oh my god, this son of a bitch, motherfucker! I threw up in, I fell in your throw up. She gave a real deal girl reaction, and I appreciate that, Tanisha. Thank you.
I really like Tanisha.
I was expecting like her to throw up gang signs.
I mean, well, you need to watch it because she did go off on Clive, which he is ugly as fuck. I'm sorry, he's ugly as hell, but you know what? She has love. At least she's getting married.
Good thing she's not superficial.
But I mean, he got wandering eyes and shit, and
he got glasses for that.
But his eyes still wander under the glasses. I mean, he's ugly. Like, well,
probably not to her. But Tia, when people get to a certain age, they kind of, not saying if they settle, but marriage is about a business these days. That's why I don't get the point of marriage. I mean, I support everyone who's trying to get married, but I don't get the point. It's a business. If I do get married, it's going to be for business, not necessarily. I mean, I'm sure love will be in it, but I mean, it's a business.
A typical Virgo.
It's a business. So you gotta combine your finances. You gotta do health insurance. Then if you have kids, you gotta worry about the kids, putting them in school. It's a business. It's a lot. I mean, I'm sure there are good times and fun, blah blah blah, but a marriage is a business. Everything.
It's a team.
Everything gets hours. This is a business. It's ours, and it's tough, guys.
I know, because he's very difficult, and I'm just so innocent.
Sassy's taking a drink break. This is what I'm going to talk about, guys. Don't go to sleep on me. TV shows I want to talk about: Desperate Housewives, Scandal, and GCB.
Yes.
Okay, 3 shows.
I'm a.
Desperate Housewives went off, guys. The thing with Desperate Housewives, that's one of those shows that I guess in a way I grew up with because everyone in my house watched it when it first came on. So I guess I kind of grew up with the show. 8 years. So much has happened in 8 years of my life. The noise of the galloping of the whale is Tia pouring a drink, a deep drink. But let me forget my story.
8 years.
Yeah. Anywho, Desperate Housewives season finale, I thought it was pretty good. They went off pretty well. I didn't care for the ending. I thought it was too. I liked the cliffhanger. I liked knowing that Wisteria Lane will always be the same. You'll always have secrets. They ended the show with someone with the secret. They ended the show with a secret, so it makes sense. I like that the show ended the way it started with a secret. I like that the cast kind of did what they wanted to. You look so bored.
No, I'm listening.
Are you?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, longer story shorter. Desperate Housewives, I enjoyed it. Hey, that it's gone off. I really enjoyed it.
It's gonna come back on, right?
No. It was the last season.
Are you serious? No
Series
wonder.
finale. Series finale of Desperate Housewives just went off. Thought it was pretty good.
I thought it was a season finale and they was gonna come back home with another show.
They were gonna do 9 seasons, but they decided to just end it here. I mean, creatively, they were done. They were done really apt. If he didn't fast forward them 5 years,
I'm bad.
I need to look at the camera. If he didn't fast forward it 5 years, then there wouldn't have been, anywho. And then the next show, GCB, guys. It's came on after Desperate Housewives. It's about some Dallas girls. It's canceled, and
So basically, all his favorite shows are gone down the motherfucking drain.
GCB first season. When I tell you it was the best show, creatively, writing wise, hilarious cast. I mean, if you're into fashion, awesome fashion. It's just funny. It's hilarious, but it got canceled, so I don't want to talk about. I'm kind of upset about that. Fuck you, ABC. But you still got Grey's Anatomy.
That show ain't gonna never cancel.
You still got all my You still got happy endings. I love ABC. I think ABC, even though I'm fucking pissed about GCB, fucking assholes. I love ABC. Most of the shows I watch
get canceled.
No, most shows I watch are on ABC. Grey's Anatomy. I love Grey's Anatomy. I've been with Grey's Anatomy since the beginning.
Yeah.
And then last but not least, Scandal. That is, guys, I think Scandal is so important.
Shout out to Kerry Washington.
Exactly. It's one of the first in this decade, and this, I think, in my generation, of a show being led by African American female. First in my generation, so that tells you something. And I'm like 23. I'm 23.
I'm 24.
So I love the show. It's scandalous as hell. It's dramatic. The facial expressions when Carrie and the president are at it, it's just.
And the writer is a female too, so.
Yeah, everything's good. I love Shonda Rhimes. Man, her go way back. We go back years.
Yeah, that's my cousin.
We've been kicking it since Danny becoming a ghost, Izzy laying on the bathroom floor crying. I mean, but this season, creatively, Miss Shonda Rhimes, Chandra or Shonda. I don't know. I can never figure it out. I never remember, because it confuses me with Chandra, Shonda. So Miss Rhimes, we call you that.
I know, right?
We're going to call you Miss Rhimes. I must say that as a black female, so not only are you a double minority, she's you know.
You said double minority.
She is. She's black and she's a woman.
So they count women as minorities?
Yeah. You are a minority.
What the fuck? But yeah, like you said, being double minority by her being African American and by her being a female.
Mm-hmm. But yeah,
she's doing good.
I watch so much TV, and I love me some Miss Rhymes. I'm getting into private practice, Miss Rhymes. Don't hurt me. I'm getting into private practice. But anywho, what else? I watch a lot of television.
You watch everything.
I love CW. I still watch CW. Don't judge me. All the shows pretty much on CW I watch. I can believe they canceled The Secret Circle. Son of a bitches.
You said Alex Clare.
Okay, well, she's rushing it, so we're going on to music. I'm listening to Alex Clare and Talisa. I guess 2 singers from the UK. I don't know much about them. I don't know much about Alex Clare, but Talisa was in some rap group. Talisa. She was in some rap group called N-Dubs or something in the UK, blah, blah, blah. I don't know. Had a sex tape apparently released.
Cool.
Check it out. I know. Throwing it at him. Had a sex tape released.
Throwing it back while she rapping at the same damn time.
But she's a good singer. She can actually sing. Like, and I saw her live on the little BBC Lounge radio thing. And she can really sing. She did a really good job. I love that Rihanna video. Guys, future pop stars and celebrity people. If you like, oh man, I want to make a video, but what artist should I have to look after? Look at that video. That's to me a true pop video. She looks good, but that was a good pop video. Rihanna, I don't want to say. I'm not gonna say it.
What?
I'm not gonna say vocally, but when it comes to career path, or I can't think of the correct word, but I would compare her to Mariah Carey, guys. When it comes to single charting.
Okay, cause
I said not vocally. This is what y'all do on YouTube. You all selectively hear, and then you start
we want a
commenting.
motherfucker here.
Exactly. Yeah. I said not vocally, but charting wise, Rihanna can only compare to, I think, Mariah Carey, because Mariah Carey is the all-time charting blah 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 female. Yeah. Anywho,
it's fine.
It's fine. But Rihanna, I mean, she has number ones out of the ass to be so young. She's 24 now.
Right.
24.
She's in Battleship. I hope she don't play Whitney in her upcoming documentary. She won't. I mean, that's just.
Isn't Whitney from New Jersey?
Yeah.
Rihanna's from Barbados. Barbados.
How do you feel about that drama?
What drama?
Between her and Chris Breezy. They just need to go ahead, get back together.
I just think. I mean,
Chris need to drop coochie.
I don't care if they're together or not. I mean, I love Rihanna. I think Rihanna's the type of girl you want to drink
with.
About
that life.
You want to drink with her, kick it with her.
Fuck her.
Party with her. There you go. I don't see someone want to have kids with her.
Smoke.
Like, you want to start a family with Rihanna.
Riri? My mama?
Rihanna, your mama? You sure?
Riri?
Like, she had kids? You just don't see Rihanna, not right now. Maybe 5 years from now when she, does when she grows up.
She's not gonna stay the bad girl for life. She's gonna calm down. She's gonna wanna have kids, and she's gonna whatever. I said she's gonna wanna find love. But I'm saying for right now, I mean, all this subliminal shit, like if Chris Brown is really talking about Riri and his little Theraflu freestyle, I mean, like, the fuck? I mean, you just did birthday cake. You went from birthday cake to reminiscing on how y'all used to have sex, and then now you talking about her on Theraflu. Coochie must set him up for that.
I think it's all a setup. I don't know.
And she dramatically unfollows Chris Breezy.
Right. Of course.
So, where we're gonna go?
Yeah, guys.
Cause my back hurts.
Beyonce performs in a couple weeks, guys. Sold out. The first show sold out. All her shows are sold out. So
I can't wait to see her back on the stage.
I'm excited. It's a huge
dancing
stage.
off that baby fat.
I'm excited. Beyonce's pretty amazing. Well, see you guys later.
Well, hey.
Hey, Ray.
Bye. I just had to get that last note.